Right now. What happened? Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Yeah, beam dango, been the spark since day one. 5 years deep, still blazing, still fun. That's cracking jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where your weirdest finally feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Oh, my hair's all sticking out the side.
The girls use it. Yeah.
What happened? I love that.
Man.
That's like it's like you expect it now after you say right now. What happened?
I gotta record it so I don't have to say it.
Yeah.
It's just stupid shit that I fucking throw in there.
Well, a lot of people say it too, you know, just like hey, what happened? But yeah, it's just funny as shit. What up, Denise? I was going to say, Bane will be here in a short, and he froze up. So, what up, Cat?
Hey, Cat.
You getting settled down there in Texas? About to nap. Shit. Should be good. I mean, hell, it's almost bedtime now.
How's everybody doing today?
Horrible, man. Horrible.
Bro, I wouldn't give out. I tilled the garden. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. I'm actually doing all right. It's nice enough. I should have tilled today, but I didn't get out there to start up the tiller. I'll probably do it tomorrow, maybe, or next week.
I got up this morning. I felt like shit. And I'm like, man, the last 2 days I felt like shit. And I ain't done nothing yesterday. So I got up this morning, even though I felt bad, I got up, started the tiller. I got the old lady a pretty good square footage to plant cucumbers and squash and stuff like that. So then I got on the lawnmower mode.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said, then I got on the lawnmower mode, but also spread sulfur granules.
Yeah, I just figured there ain't no point in tilling until I get the compost that I need to. I need a little bit of compost to throw down, so I figure I'll wait till I get that and then I'll till it.
I put some cows manure on there earlier during the winter. And I got you waiting. Hang on, bro.
I am so
Speaking
fucking
of cow manure, I'm just kidding, Waylon. Waylon. No wonder Waylon thinks I hate him. I always have these smart ass remarks.
Yeah, that happens with an RV.
Right.
Now, we put out about 150 pounds sulfur tablets in the yard. Good for snakes and ticks and shit like that. Hell yeah, we need some fresh air in this house full.
Everybody hit that like button a couple of hundred times. Let's get this algorithm triggered up. Let's get some people up in here. Oh, I'm so fucking beat. My back is killing me.
My head is killing me.
Well, my ass is killing me.
Right now, I'm almost willing to do a physical job that'll fucking break my body just for a little bit, just so I can get my head to feel right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What up, Caitlin?
But I know I'll hate myself in about 3 months doing that kind of work, and I'll fucking end up drinking again.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't worth it.
That's me. I got on the scales the other day. I done gained 20 pounds. I'm ready to get back out in the fucking hay fields.
It's just so sweet looking.
Who?
You're one day.
Oh, yeah. Which one, Precious or Fancy?
Y'all gonna look up in the sky tonight to see if you can't see Artemis breaking through the atmosphere?
Like a mom.
Somebody said they. I thought it damn blew up. Is that just bullshit?
Thanks on bullshit, if you.
No, I've seen it
Where does it land?
in the ocean.
San Diego, guys.
Like, I know dumbass in the ocean, but motherfucker.
What did you say, man?
Off the coast of San Diego.
California?
Yeah. But you figure if you're looking up in the sky, you're getting like a whole broad, like east to west coast looking up of that, like where the atmosphere would be. You'd imagine you might see a little, you might see something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I was saying, damn, I know I sent him the link, and I didn't see you come in. I didn't hear the boop.
Coach,
What up,
I gotta go. Coach, I gotta go. Name it. Nah, you guys suck at movies. Cool Runnings. Coach, I gotta go.
I remember that movie, but I ain't seen that movie in so long.
You got the quote wrong.
What?
You got the quote wrong.
I gotta go, Coach.
Coach, I gotta pee.
He does say that?
Hey, Sanka, you still gotta pee? No, man. No. He says, hey, Sanka, you can pee now. No, man, too late.
Were they all sitting in the bobsled?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
how
a
about I
long way
kick your butt right now? Draw a line down the middle of your head so it looks like a butt.
Oh wow, we found a movie that Bean fucking loves, man. Like that, he just out of nowhere, just the one movie.
You just misquoted it, and he just called you out on it.
Yeah, but he couldn't do that about any other movie that I've ever said anything about. So he got not. Well, hold on, Mess. He did more than that because he said more quotes after that about later in the movie. He's like, let's go. What else do you guys?
I can't. I have so much shit in my head. I don't think I could quote any fucking movie anymore. Like if you quoted any movie, I probably would never get it because
you'd probably have to start the quote. Then I could tell you word for word after that. But like, you give me 8 seconds, I can pretty much tell you the whole movie from end to end. You know.
Feel the rhythm.
Same movie.
Finish the quote.
Feel the rhythm, feel the something, feel the pee down your back. No,
The noise.
all right.
I can't remember. Was it noise?
Right. Get on up. It's bobsled time.
It's bobsled time. Yeah, that's the main
Running.
cool. Yeah, that was their whole thing. Yeah, we should know that part. I haven't seen that movie, but I do remember that Jamaica had an actual bobsled team
To make that
recently, like not like this last Winter Olympic.
They got one every
Was
year.
it the last one or the one coming up?
Maybe
They
I don't
got-
know.
They have one every year. They're not
I
very
know.
good.
I read about something about it too, but I don't remember when it was.
Right, I thought it was like a recent thing. You're saying they've always had one?
Every year.
I don't.
Jamaica.
I'm stuck,
Jamaica
dude.
competes
I don't
in
think
Did we
so.
just the Winter Olympics?
I think it's 2 versus 1 here, Mess. You and I saw a story about this, and Bean has just thought ever since the movie came out that they had, he thought it was real back when he was a kid, and then just like it morphed.
Somebody Google it. I'm pretty sure every year.
All right.
Bobsled event.
How long has Jamaica had a bobsled team?
I think they had one back then.
Bobsled team.
Yep.
How do you spell Jamaica?
JAMAICA, right?
I didn't put an I in there. That's right.
Look in the mirror and tell me what you see.
The first thing that came up was Cool Runnings.
I see power. I see
Jamaica has
pride.
had a national bobsled
Don't take shit from nobody.
since 1987.
I think it's when the
And
movie.
But do they compete every Winter Olympics?
Was formed in 87 by 2 American businessmen living. So maybe Cool Runnings was based on a true story.
I think it was.
Wow, I didn't know that. George Fitch and William Maloney, they recruited athletes mostly from Jamaica Defense Force through trials and selections that wrapped up by October 87. The team's first members included Dudley Stokes, Devin Harris, and Michael White, with others added shortly after. They made their historic Olympic debut at an 88 Winter Olympics, Calgary, Alberta. Events that inspire the movie Cool Runnings. Okay.
Speaking of movies and new movies of old movies, like we talked about remakes. Here's a new one, dude. That was from 1978. You know what they're remaking? And all of us have probably watched this movie from 1978.
Sandlot.
No, that's not from 78.
They're gonna
Faces of Death.
What? That's not even a directed movie. Isn't that just clips of people getting caught on camera dying?
Well, it wasn't even like only 40% of it was real, like
I see.
photos,
I didn't watch it.
of incidents and aftermath. Like the actual, like any death you saw occur on Faces of Death was acting. It was
Reenactment. I see.
yeah. But like if they did show a dead body that they fished out of a lake. That was one that you did see. That was the aftermath. But you did like there was a part of the thing where a guy jumped off the building and turned into was a puddle at the bottom and was still breathing and shit. I think talking or something. And that wasn't really. It was. And then the monkey getting its head bashed open. That wasn't real video. That was all just.
So, I got a question for all of you. What's your favorite movie quote of all time?
I already know mine.
I don't do favorites. I couldn't tell you.
Mine is from the movie Heat. She's got a great head, and you've got your head all the way up it. When I think of ass, a woman's ass, something just comes out of me. That's my favorite.
My favorite movie quote. We don't rent pigs.
He
I
called me
gotta
a chicken off.
Bean, I just wanted to answer your other question real fast. They have been in the Olympic or the Winter Olympics 92, 94, 98, 2002, 2014, 2018, and the women's debuted in 2022. That was probably the story we heard, Mess. Women's Jamaican volleyball team.
What'd they miss? About 2 or 3 of them?
They didn't miss many, but they've definitely been going strong for like 4 decades. They're saying so. Interesting. I didn't know that.
My favorite movie quote's from the movie Grind. Yes. You think you could give this tape to Jimmy? He's like, I could do that. I could do that. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to, and I just can't seem to find my way around that.
I forget the name of the actress, but it was one of her porns. It was my favorite line. It was this black dude with the big dick. He said, "Get up on this motherfucker."
Bro,
Oh, shit.
dude, I used to live with Denise. I used to live with Denise and her kids. One of her sons was just sitting in his room alone, and you just hear dying laughing. And then he comes fucking bobbling out of his room. He's like, "You gotta see this shit." Like, what the fuck? And he shows us a porn, and it's this black dude just fucking the shit out of this white girl. And this other dude comes in. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And the dude doesn't stop. He's like, "I'm enjoying my motherfucking Sunday."
Oh, God.
You beat me to it. I was gonna say favorite quote is "I'm just your stepmom" or whatever. No, but one quote I say a lot is like, "You want to fight? Stick your head up in a bull's ass and fight for air."
Stick your head up your ass and fight for air. Or get on your knees and take the first blow.
Or actually, I get that mixed up with
No, that's you can take that's about a T-bone, but you can stick your head up or whatever it is.
you could stick your head up the bull's ass, or you might as, or you could take the butcher's word for it, or whatever.
You
Yeah.
can get a good look at the T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I'd rather take the word for it.
That's
Tommy
it.
boy.
Got it. That's the one. Yeah. I think of that all the time, but I just say the fight for air line. I think he says that too, or maybe no. That's not. Maybe that's.
No, that's just a random, like, you want to fight? All right, stick your head up there for air. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, get on your knees and take the first blow. That's always my favorite.
You want to fight? Stick your finger up my ass and fight to get it back out.
Cut that. Edit that. What do you say to get that?
Clip it.
Clip it.
I can clip it. We're live right now on X, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Locals, Facebook, and Kick.
You should put that part of the video as your intro to all your lives.
You already said clip it. Finger will do it for you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. It'll be a little smoother, I think, because on my screen we're zoomed out just a little bit because everyone can see the other chat too. Hey, Diane, I see Diane on the Rumble. Diane, come on over to Fire in the Hole. Or who is this? Where am I at?
Mess Comedy and Fire in the Hole on YouTube.
Not a Mess Comedy.
We're also on the Indoor Farmer platforms. I was already live, and I was like, share the screen in and join in. Here we are.
My movie quote was, "We don't rent pigs." That's from Lonesome Dove.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull. You know, that's a pretty popular
You're
line.
not gonna fuck that chicken, are you?
You
think I'm gonna fuck that
chicken there? You gonna fuck that chicken there, are you? Are you a chicken fucker? You gonna fuck that chicken, ain't you? Are you a chicken fuck? You ain't gonna fuck that chicken there, are you?
I don't know this movie. I don't know this movie.
I'm not saying I fuck chickens, but you could have a good time just by sticking it up in there, chopping that head off, and they go.
Was it Dust Till Dawn? Was that Dust Till Dawn?
Okay.
Was that Dust Till Dawn?
Well, there's a
Devil's
bunch of them. Oh, the Devil's Rejects.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
Devil's
dude,
Rejects.
that is crazy that you went there because I was literally gonna say Tiny Fuck the Stump, and I was gonna see if anyone knew where that came from, but it's literally the same movie. Isn't that insane? I don't even remember that's the part where you.
Devil's Rejects is my favorite movie of all time. I've
Or it
seen
might
it
have been
probably
House of a Thousand Corpses. I'm not sure which one. They're like
not
one's a
just-
sequel, right?
Well,
not
yeah.
a series.
Yeah.
And then was it Four from Hell? Sucked. Or Three from Hell. That was the trilogy.
Diane got a shot in her ass today. Diane, I hope your feels better.
The fucked
Around
up
like
part of that trilogy is Sid was not Sid, who played the clown?
Oh,
He was Sid.
Yeah.
The
His real name is Sid. Shit. What is it? Sid.
I still got some Cheez-Its.
yes.
but anyway,
He
he died
died.
right before the release of that movie. But he literally only got about 3 minutes.
Hey. Sid Haig.
Yeah. But that sucks because like he was the face of that movie, and then
Yeah.
they only gave him 4 minutes in the last one. And he passed.
Yeah, Sid Haig is a legend.
Oh yeah.
What was his was that his name in the movie though? What was the clown's name?
Yeah, that's his real name. That's his.
Doesn't he have like a name? Like, isn't there a?
I don't know what his name is in the movie.
When I was little,
Don't like clown.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't
can't tell.
aren't we
come back. You
funny?
get
Oh, shrimp.
What's up, Levi?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna count.
movies like that give clowns a bad name. When I was little, I could recite almost probably the entire movie, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
His movie is Captain Spaulding.
That's
Captain
it.
Spark.
I knew he had a name. I knew there was a name. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When I come back, you better give me 3 reasons why you hate fucking clowns.
Or I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family.
Yeah.
So what's the matter? You don't like clowns? What? We don't make you laugh? Aren't we fucking funny?
Frozen Bean.
Nose.
Frozen beans don't sound very good.
What up, Chrissy Fisher?
We can hear you. We just
Christy.
can't.
I am the devil, and I'm here to do the devil's work.
We believe you.
So I love that movie. It's so great. There's something about a thriller where you're rooting for the killer. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the movie when they're in that.
You were rooting
You're
for the
telling me
bad
at the
guy?
end of the movie when they're all laying there bloody in the car and they pull up to that roadblock and the cops start laying out on them, you're telling me you didn't feel bad for them? Like, damn, they almost got away. Like,
I don't know. I can't say that I did or didn't, I guess, but
Yes,
I remember.
Chris.
I think I remember the scene. Didn't they decide to just go for it and then just?
yeah, and they had that crazy shootout where you actually see the bullets hitting them and everything. Like, great scene.
But any Sid Haig movie, I pull for Sid Haig.
Name another one because I can't think of what else he's been in.
He's been in all kinds of flicks, dude.
Anything that Rob Zombie directed.
Well, okay, but
But he was in shit before that.
Devil's Rejects.
I couldn't tell you. He was in a bunch of older shit.
Scary movies mostly.
I think that was his main genre. He was like a legend. He's like,
I got you.
Yeah.
He's like that. Not Rob Schneider. What's that director that played Opie? What's his name? But his brother, who has been in like a million films, but like always.
he played Freddy. What's the actor to play Freddy Krueger?
That wasn't him.
I don't know his name. He played
It
in
was like-
Wolfman. He played in Creature. He played in Halloween.
That kind of legendary status, though. is what I'm saying. He's probably that's kind of legendary
Halloween.
stuff.
Halloween.
Night of the Living Dead.
There you go.
Night of the Living Dead. Yeah. Kill Bill.
Oh, he was the guy. He was the guy that said, "Get that damn screwdriver out of my head." Or maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. You guys remember that part? The zombie head comes through while they're all trying to get in the house, and he sticks it with a screwdriver, and the zombie's just ahead, and he's like, "Get that damn screwdriver out of my head." Anyway,
He was in a lot of B flicks. All the way back to 1966.
Damn.
you hide in the basement screaming.
Point blank.
Oh, no, Diane. Oh, she said, my dad used to think it was funny. He shot our chicken with his 22 in the head and watched them run around in the yard. And she
Yeah, he's like Robert England status. That's how legendary is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Chop the chicken's head and let it flop.
Robert England played Freddy.
Like
Yeah, but
he
did
was
he
the
play
Bruce
other things?
Campbell of. He was like the Bruce Campbell of the scary movie genre.
Yeah, but what else was Robert England known for other than Freddy? Like, what else did he play in?
Not a lot. Maybe
Not a
probably
lot. But
lots of movies,
Freddy-
but nothing else.
he
He
was
was known for.
legendary because of that. But that's what I'm saying. Sid Haig did a lot of different roles, and he was like on the same status as that now.
You know what's crazy? Robert Englund, he wore all that makeup, he did all that shit, but when he doesn't have that makeup on, looks the same.
Yep.
Not much different. Not much different.
So who's Opie again? What's his name? Isn't it
Rob Howard.
it's Rob Howard, yeah. His
Ron Howard.
brother. His
Ron
brother.
Howard. Ron Howard.
Yes, right, yes.
Ron Jeremy.
Howard.
Oh, wait.
Ron is
That's
it
my uncle.
Jeremy? Oh man.
I want to change my name to my favorite quote. My
Change
hands
your
in
quote.
the-
Which one? What's a quote of Ron Jeremy?
Oh,
Oh, okay. I can't think of
Take this
anything
dick,
good.
bitch.
Alright. Take this dick.
Actually, no. A famous quote from Ron Jeremy that we never saw in the movies. Here, take this pill. I promise it's good for you.
It'll make you feel good.
Don't worry, I didn't put nothing in your drink.
No, that's Bill Cosby's.
My favorite quote in the movie. Whoa. Like, wow, which Keanu Reeves movie was that? All of them. No. Whoa. Oh,
Hey,
no,
Google.
Here's a favorite quote.
Shut
Oh,
up.
go ahead.
No, I was talking to Google.
You're like, shut up. I'm trying to talk to my Google right now. Okay, I got you. No, favorite quote. All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey,
Or
Next.
it'd be much cooler if you did.
Bill
Yeah.
Cosby.
The most famous pedo.
Yeah,
in
you'd be a
history.
lot cooler. You'd be a lot cooler if you did. Come here,
That's what it
Sprout.
was. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
On camera. There it goes. What's the matter, bud? Come here.
Right on. All right.
You know, Kid Rock caught some flack for singing lyrics to a movie song. Why didn't what the fuck's his name? The all right, dude.
Matthew McConaughey.
Why didn't Matthew McConaughey catch shit for playing a pedo?
Right. I get the best thing, favorite thing, or what's the best thing about high school girls? I'm not gonna say the whole thing.
Best thing about what high school girls is the best thing about freshmen. They stay the same. I keep getting older, but they stay the same age.
But did you hear the quote from the song from Kid Rock that everybody was up in arms about?
Please, what is that?
No.
What?
So he says something along the lines of people say that sleeping with a minor is statutory, and then Joe C says, but I say it's mandatory. But
Wow.
the funny thing about it is it wasn't like one of his album songs. He played a character in a movie of somebody that was in a band, and he was like the douchebag trying to steal the other guy's girl. And so he sang it from the perspective of this fucking douchebag rock star. It wasn't his lyrics. He was writing it for the movie.
But the disconnect comes because he's a douchebag rock star.
But
Like,
he
it's
gave
too
his life
believable.
over to Christ. You know, he doesn't even like go by Kid Rock anymore because he says that was like like that whole image tarnished his existence. Like he doesn't want to look back and do those songs anymore. He doesn't like that side of him. He goes by Robert, whatever the fuck his last name is.
He goes by his
Robert
real name.
Englund. Robert
Is
Englund.
that it? No.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but like I feel like it is kind of weird for anyone to try to latch on to the title of kid something, because you're going to be 65 going, yo kid so and so, or the one guy that's name is Kid. I wonder if that's his actual name, Kid and Play. You know, Kid and Play from House Party.
Yeah, no, I don't think either
Yeah,
one of them.
but any name is stupid if you say it enough times. Like Waylon,
You know, or just once.
Waylon.
Sometimes it sounds
Waylon.
stupider from
You're gonna
where
make
you're
it
hearing it
weird.
from. It sounds stupider
Waylon.
sometimes, depending on what angle you're hearing it from and who it's coming from. Like, yeah, it could sound worse. Oh man, say it again. Yeah, that one's bad. Don't
Say
get
it
that one.
again. Oh yeah, say it again.
Do it
One
again.
more time. You were saying it at a very good rhythmic, like. Sprout
Have you
like
seen my baseball?
pork
Just
and
imagine
beans.
Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is like what, 80 years old? How old is Snoop Dogg? And he's still fucking called Snoop Dogg.
One day he's just like,
Nice.
I'm
Snoop Lion. Don't play.
yeah.
he was
One day
lying.
he comes out and he's like, I'm a man, damn it. I'm a
That would be
man.
funny. Like instead of Kid Rock changing his name to his actual name, he just changed it to Kid Man. Or no, Man Rock.
Man.
The Kid Man.
He says rock, and then it's like him next to the rock. He's like, no, it's different. He's the rock. I'm just rock.
The man
Yeah,
formerly known as
I'm
Kid Rock.
back.
All right. We got 12 minutes. Y'all better get them twisted up.
Old rock. 12 minutes. We got 8 minutes.
Yeah, grab yourself a bowl of blunt, a bong, a vape, a joint, some edibles, whatever you got. Let's fire this motherfuckers up.
Stop it. I don't need all them licks, dude. Stop it. I said no.
My favorite movie quote was from Deliverance. I'll tell you. Here, look. Here's my movie quote from Deliverance. Here. You got to cross that.
I like me some of them French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
I'm the youngest boy named Carl.
Seems like
Buster's good on me.
Some I call it a Kaiser blade. Some people call it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade.
I just went and hit him over the head with that sling blade.
Partner took his head right off. Mm.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Or maybe he says some people call it a Kaiser blade, or I call it a sling blade.
My favorite part was where he killed Dwight Yoakam.
Yeah,
I mean, I like his music, but he's a shit actor.
You ever seen Lawnmower Man?
No.
Yes.
I think I have.
So like there's the Lawnmower Man 2. I think might be another one, but basically
Is that a Quentin Tarantino movie?
No, it's Stephen King.
Oh.
He this guy is experimenting with a drug to make like mice smarter and people smarter, and eventually he gets to the point where he wants to test it out on somebody, and he's not. I don't think it's legal, but he ends up testing it out on this neighbor boy who's like mows the lawn and is like mentally handicapped. and basically ends up turning him into a monster because he's so smart and just like beyond comprehension, and just ends up killing people.
The old lady got a butt plug bone.
No, I did not. You were the one that come home with that.
Oh snap! Why is there
Y'all
brown
got
on the tip
Popeye?
there?
Butt plug bone.
It's already been used.
Looks a little
Yeah.
brown on the tip. Yeah, ABC or ABU.
You just spit on it.
Snap! He did it. He licked it. You guys see that chocolate he took off of that into there? Oh my gosh!
Little dark chocolate.
Got 6 minutes till we hit a 20.
I'm trying to clear this bowl so I can pack a fresh one.
I got a feeling that the numbers aren't working over here because I'm still sitting at. Wow, that's crazy.
You know, it's
5
probably not
minutes.
wise to talk about my financial situation or anything, but I gotta tell you something funny. Well, not funny. I don't. So I got a call. I got an offer for a credit card the other day. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll sign up for it. And it said I was pre-approved. So I put my information in, and it comes back denied. And I'm like, whatever. So I get a call later from the credit card company, and they're like, we have a couple more questions to ask you about your shit. And one of the questions was like, right now I got 11 credit cards. 9 of them have a revolving balance. And I was like, fuck it, I'll get a 12, whatever. So they said, like, I don't have a lot of credit on my cards. I just have some on each of them. You know what I mean? A little bit here, a little bit there. And so they asked me how much my total balance was. I told them, and they were like, so when do you plan on paying it off? And I was like, what do you mean pay it off? Like, no, I use some, I pay some. I use some, I pay some. Like, aren't you supposed to have like 10 to 30% credit used?
Fuck
and they're like, no, your goal is to pay them off. And I'm like, then why are you offering me another card? if I pay them all off and I have all that available credit, what the fuck do I need your card for? Like, you don't want me to have a balance on it anyway. So what the fuck are you offering me this card for?
Are you telling me not to use it?
Yeah. Like,
no, I think to his point. Let me see if I can figure this out, because I think what you want to do is use it.
Credit to debt ratio is what he's trying to do.
Yes.
Well, no, that's what I explained, is that you want about 10 to 30% credit to debt ratio. Like, you want about 10 to 30%
debt
of
out
debt.
there. I got you.
Yeah, that's what I was always taught. That's what I thought. That's what it says on your credit report to do that. So when he said, and a stipulation for me to get a new card is to pay off all of my old ones, I'm like, what the fuck do I need your card for then? I got all that available credit at that point.
Hi,
It
Jenna.
just didn't make sense to me. The logic wasn't logicking. Jenna.
This math ain't mathing.
I hope you're having a good day at work, Jenna.
And I asked him that, like, exactly that. Like, if I pay these all off, what do I need your card for? And he sat silent. I was like, honestly, I'm not expecting an answer. This is just retarded. Have a good day.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, bye.
Damn.
We got 2 minutes. Going to a secret comedy show tonight.
Not much of a secret, huh? First thing about Fight Club. Don't talk about Fight Club.
Yeah, there is no Fight Club.
What you talking about, Willis?
First thing about a secret comedy
have
show is
one,
there is
you have
no
a half
secret
one out here.
comedy show.
She just ruined it. Now she can't go. They're gonna get a hold of her.
They're gonna look at your social media presence before you walk in and say, "No, Jenna, you're not allowed anymore. You told."
We have people everywhere.
Oh yeah, she did have to tell the friends that don't live in the country. We're kicking on that 1 minute. 1 minute warning. Oh, they'll let her in because she knows the
Bean,
mess.
no, I can't hear you. Sorry, Mikey. Oh, is he not talking to us?
I was talking to D. Sorry,
Wow, he was pointing right at us. Though I was like, man, that's
he's right behind my phone. Like I have to look right at the camera to look at her pretty much.
One day she'll be in front of the camera. When she gets in front of the camera, you guys will blow up. Although you guys do it sometimes, but just not.
She used to be on here, and I just couldn't get any numbers. And like right when she stopped coming on with me, all of a sudden,
That's not true. I got you numbers every time I was on with you.
if I flip my camera around right now, the numbers would go through the roof.
Fucking
Oh.
do.
You really got the numbers. Like when you used to walk around behind him naked, the numbers would spike all the time.
Was they really?
Something
Yeah,
was
spike to 0.
Spike. Down spike. You guys did the strain reviews, and I could tell you were trying to like you had something
Fire in
there,
the hole.
but you didn't.
When I first started smoking, fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
So when I first started streaming, half of my lives would be solo drive home lives, and then the other half of my lives were me and Dee. And then she started streaming other places on her own and left me behind. And now she has how many followers? About 150,000 followers. No, on your other things, like about 150,000 followers, and I'm sitting here at fucking 7.
Do you follow World of
like
Bongs?
12 or something?
No, 7 followers.
Do you follow World? Do you follow World of Bongs?
I don't follow. I have an affiliate with them. I just don't advertise it.
So you don't see their advertisements in your feed?
No, why?
Because they always have this girl, this hot girl in a bikini with a bong, and she's getting ready to smoke the bong, but the video cuts out before she lights it. I don't think that bitch even smokes weed.
That's kind of like that video you made with Ricky as the face of "Are You Smarter Than a Stoner?" And I was like, well, there's not even a stoner in this picture. What's going on?
Well, that's the thing.
Is it his baby? I think it's your baby, isn't it?
No, it's Ricky's. It's not mine. I came up with the concept and all that, but I never really was full-time host of it. Like I always pawned it off on somebody else, and then Ricky came in and
and then just dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, when Ricky was consistent and stuff, I think that's when it was the best.
I agree. I for a long time I thought he was he's really missing out on his creative aspects because he talked about even getting into game night. But man, that many kids, you gotta be a busy fucking guy. Yeah,
he's too busy. And
as a guy that wishes I had that many kids, you know what I mean? I totally wish that I had that kind of busyness going on.
The thing about Ricky is 90% of his being is being a dad, and he probably consumes himself more than he should in his children's life. But hey, that's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? But he makes himself more busy than he has to be. You know.
It's all on, but maybe he's got one. Maybe he has one of those, or not one of those, but maybe he thinks about how they only stay this age once. You know, a lot of people.
He just loves being a dad. You know what I mean? That's it's so cool to see that.
So what he's saying is, once all these kids grow up, he's going to leave his wife and knock up another young chick to be a dad again.
Yeah, so you can have more kids.
He's got to have more. Maybe he'll adopt, open an orphanage one day.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I could see that.
But he actually went to college for a little bit until he lost the funding to be an elementary school teacher. So then bailed on that as soon as he had to do a little work to get Sunday.
Mr. Light, can I go to the bathroom? I got pee.
Hi, Jenna. Have a good evening.
I'm gonna do you one better.
Bye, Jana.
I'd rather be a teacher for elementary than like middle and high school. Little fucking bastards. Fuck that.
Yeah, it'd be different. I wonder how the different. I bet you probably would get tired of any of them and want to change up one day at some point.
Small.
Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
I said you would probably get tired of any of them as a teacher and maybe want to change. You know, like want to move around at some point. Let me try out whatever.
Yeah, maybe like slightly, but I don't think I would ever really want to deal with teenagers that are
You know what
entitled. They know it all. They got technology at their fingertips. Like when back in the day, maybe like when school was a little more structured back in the day. Like I feel like nowadays, like I said, they got technology at their fingertips. So like the teacher's dumb. The teacher's dumb to them. You know what I mean?
Well,
But there is one thing missing from schools from when we were kids. And if I would have known this when I was a kid, if I would have known this would not be a thing in today's
Is that
high
him breaking up
school.
or me?
Am I breaking up?
No, Bean has been kind of off a little on the video, but audio's been good. I didn't hear any breaking up.
But what I'm saying is, like, the one thing that today's schools don't have that our schools did have growing up was, and if I would have known this, I would have definitely studied to become one, is the lesbian gym teacher. I really think that our schools are missing the lesbian gym teachers, and I would have become one if I would have known there would be such a lack of lesbian gym teachers in today's society.
Yeah.
I got a secret. I'm secretly a lesbian trapped inside of a man's body.
What was Marty Jannetty? That's what my teacher looked like. Fucking Shawn Michaels' old partner.
my teacher looked like Rambo with AIDS. My gym teacher looked like Rambo with AIDS. My lesbian gym teacher.
Yeah.
When I first went into high
Everybody
school,
was
my high school
yeah.
principal was like a fucking linebacker for
We
the
also
Dallas
had a
Cowboys.
crackhead teacher. A
And it was
teacher
a
that
female.
got fired for smoking crack.
In middle school, my gym teacher got fired for hitting one of the kids. Mr. Durham.
What'd you say, Mikey, about the linebacker? What?
Oh, when I first went into high school, my high school principal was a female, and she was like a linebacker for Dallas Cowboys. She was built.
What'd you say again, Bean?
What did I say?
Something that.
Yeah,
Damn it!
Something. Oh, my gym teacher got fired for hitting a kid. This dude had black dude, older dude, like kind of like stocky, but like fat. You know, like the 1970s built, where they weren't really built. They just kind of like sucked it in.
That's me, baby. Oh, sorry.
I've got the perfect image of my high school principal. You remember the gym teacher in Porky's?
No.
Nope. But I
The one
remember that
grabbed
lady.
the winger through the shower wall?
Yeah.
I recognize
That
that
was my
mole
high school
anywhere.
principal. That was my high school principal.
Yeah, right.
That was a great scene. That was a great scene.
Talking about your gym teacher getting fired for punching a kid. I punched a gym teacher when I was in middle school on purpose, and he told the principal it was on an accident, and I didn't get in trouble for punching him. And then my other gym teacher in middle school, he was a male stripper.
Yeah.
I dated his dog.
I feel like no gym teachers got respect. Like that was the one class you could go to where you knew you can get over on that fucking dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talk to him however you want. He ain't gonna do shit.
I don't know.
But then my gym
Not in high
teacher.
Not in high school. High school was different because they were coaches, dude. They got respect.
Yeah, but I don't know where. I didn't know where the gym was in my high school, so I didn't go.
Yeah.
Didn't know where it was at.
Except for the female gym teachers.
I'm gonna
The
kill
female
you.
gym teachers were just they look like Rambo, like I said.
Oh, before I forget again, Bean, is your eye still kind of scratchy?
Itchy and scratchy.
No, but I like since it was for like 2 days. Now I feel like I just like I got the Forrest Whitaker face.
I was just saying, it works great for welder's burn too. But anytime you get like a little scratch on your lens, get you a can of pet milk. It's just canned pet milk, and get you an eyedropper and put a drop or two of that in your eye. It works great. It kind of soothes that cream in it, soothes that sandpaper feeling.
Pet cream.
Look at this.
Pet milk.
It's not even showing part of it. That was my. Put me on full screen. Like part of it over on this side is cut off. That was my high school.
That looks like a prison.
Dude, it fit every year 3,000 what do they call them? Freshmen came into the school every year. So if there was 3,000 freshmen, like imagine how many like actual kids were in that fucking school.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Right.
How many
like,
jumped off the building?
The layout of it, like they just kept like this is the main part. They built this, and then they just started adding on. But there's no like rhyme or reason to them hallways. So like I didn't know where anything was. Like each floor was a different layout.
Were you part of MK Ultra?
You
can't say. You can't say. Dude, a picture
I
of
couldn't
you.
find half my classes, so I didn't go.
Send me, D, if you're listening, send me a picture of being sitting in a chair, and I'll have AI make him look like Professor Xavier. This bald ass head, and be like, have him doing some kind of.
All the schools I ever went to only had one story, one level. That was it.
We had 2 stories, but 1,500 students in the whole school.
Oh no, we had it way more than that. Because we had like about 30 elementary schools in the city they all went into about 10 middle schools, and then all those middle schools went into the high school. So everybody from the city went to one high school, but we were spread out in like middle school and elementary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's how it kind of works in most places. Like, there's like more elementary schools feeding a little bit less middle schools, and a few there's more middle schools than there are high schools.
Yeah,
that's how it worked here.
But there was a shit ton of people in that school. Like that's crazy.
We had K through 12 all on the same grounds.
We had probably about 3,000 people in our school. Probably.
We only had population of the whole town was like 702, and that was one coon dog and one raccoon.
That's okay.
I'll tell you what.
I think I graduated with that.
You want to hear the crazy thing about that school, though? They get about 3,000 freshmen every year, and I'd say the graduation rate is under 500.
Damn.
Good.
Oh.
Really, really. I don't know how
that place looks like the Pentagon.
I feel like I'm on cloud 9.
You had to have been experimented on in a place like that.
The castle on the hill, you can see it from the whole city, because the city's built on like a hill, so if you look up from anywhere in the city, you can see the school.
It definitely didn't look like a high school. It didn't look like any type of school. It looked like a facility.
Yeah, there's bars on the windows, for sure.
That's an aerial photo, but that's what the front looks like.
It was good. I worked there for 4 years, but then I started doing this, so I quit.
That's not even the full thing.
I can't. Mike, can you make that picture
in the area?
Yeah, it's very fuzzy too.
So
your picture is your camera lens on
a little further.
Plug it in. Plug in your laptop.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Blade plug in.
Yeah, you see all them windows? Like that's fucking.
No, we don't.
Where do you live?
You don't see that?
That's a lot.
I see some. Yeah, there's a lot of windows. Those are bars over them?
Is it really that fuzzy, Mike? Mike, look up fucking Reading High School.
All right, hang on just a second.
You're clearer now than you were. It was your camera was dirty.
What part?
Castle on the Hill used to smoke right outside the entrance. Yeah.
I was talking about Toronto and Ontario.
Like to me, maybe it's just me. It looks like Bean is on dial-up. The rest of us.
Yeah, that too. It's
My
like he's
Wi-Fi
in and out of
sucks.
his Wi-Fi.
I've been.
I gotta call Xfinity. My Wi-Fi sucks lately. Like last night, it was so patchy. That was
But I was
weird.
like,
You know what? Was that you or somebody else talking about how you can pay for whatever speed, but if they end up running too many people in that area, that much speed, and they drain the actual bandwidth of the whole area because you're like stuck in these like areas, then you might get less than what you're paying for.
That's why people are. That's one of the reasons people are upset about these data centers going into their cities because they end up flipping the bill for the electricity, and they lose like bandwidth and shit.
Yeah.
But
think about the
dang,
bandwidth.
I fucking lost it.
Talking about how they make you pay for so much speed, and you're talking about your
Oh,
Xfinity
yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Another thing about it is if like you could only a person in a house is only going to use so much internet. You probably use a lot more than the normal person.
Business class, yeah, internet.
Yeah, but most people don't need that like super high speed that they pay for. No, you're not looking at the right thing. Just look for Reading High School photo, and then go to images, and you should see the front, and it looks like a fucking castle.
Yeah, but how long has it been since you've been there?
I drove by it probably last year.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I know my high school looks totally different than when I last went to it.
But they just keep adding on to it because there's so many people. It's like it's not a huge city, but it's built like a big city. Everything's like so like congested into a small area there. Now you're
Like I
looking
said,
at a whole area.
Yeah, it looks more like a government building or a
I don't even think that's
institution.
it.
It looks more of an institution school.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Like you wore uniforms there.
Shit, the school I ended up actually finishing at looked more like a prison than that though. It actually had on the windows.
I think
Waylon said uniforms like orange jumpsuits, like that type of uniform.
One piece uniforms.
The year that I started going there as a freshman, they started uniforms at that school, khakis and blue shirts or white shirts, which actually was weird because you were allowed to wear red, blue, tan, and white, but like gangs were so prevalent in the area. Why would you pick two gang colors?
That seems like a bad idea. Yeah.
Well, they were trying to get some. They were focused on another population success. Okay, that is inner city. Like they had different priorities.
I always thought I used to like years ago. I had this skit idea of like a British person that says "bloody hell" a lot, and he comes to visit, and he's in a place where like the Crips are somewhere, and he's like, "Oh, bloody Crips," and it's like they would like that would be some kind of like offense to both of them at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the British guy, and like then they would get along, and so that they could fight this British guy that they don't like now.
So what you're saying is the Revolutionary War was the Crips and the Bloods came together to fight off the Brits.
That's the next, that'll be the story. That's how you weave it. That'll be the
it'll be the Revolutionary War 2, or just like every other fucking movie, In the Hood. The Revolutionary War in the hood.
But in the hood, yeah. And they wear different colors of the coats, this coats, that coats. Yeah. And then I could see that because they did that with Romeo and Juliet. Remember that? They had like this. It wasn't really in the hood necessarily, but it was like more modernized with guns, and they were just like they did the whole story, but it was like with gangs,
Romeo Must Die.
gangs. Yeah, that was it.
It was Leonardo DiCaprio, wasn't it?
I believe so. They might have done that something other time. There's another Wizard of Oz coming out. I think if I didn't fever dream that.
It was also what's that guy from The Mess?
I don't know, Mike. He's right here.
Was it The Mess or The Menace?
What?
What the
He
fuck's
said
that guy?
from The Mess. He's right here.
Is that the movie that I'm thinking of? The Mess? The Menace, maybe?
The Menace? Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Boy.
Trademark.
I was going to say that too.
Society.
The Dead Presidents Society. Is that what he said?
They're menace to society.
Oh yeah. Menace to Society. Yeah, I think that's the more serious version. Remember High School High? There was the what was that guy's name? The comedian who played the teacher. Funny guy, chubby dude. What was his name?
I don't know.
You ever seen High School High, Mess? Oh, dude, you haven't seen it, Mikey? Okay. Well,
If I did see it, I don't remember. Huh?
What?
That's a good movie. High School High.
Yeah, it's a parody movie about hood movies that are in high school, like high school hood movies. Because it's not just a hood movie. It's like how there was a string of like, oh, this teacher's going into the hood and he's gonna do better and he's gonna get those kids to follow him. Like there's a bunch of those, and so this one's kind of funny because there was like even in the trailer, it's funny because you see this kid with cornrows and there's this little micro machine car driving in between the cornrows on his head like it's a track. And oh man, that's some funny shit. And then they go to like he goes to a nightclub trying to help his kids, and they took his record and he goes. And they play it. He goes, he's like, play this one, please. And it's like a rhinestone cowboy. And the guy's playing the record, the DJ, and he's like, he starts playing. He goes, like a rhinestone like a rhinestone. And he just starts cutting the record up, like doing the whole DJ thing. And he's like, hey, that's a classic. You can't do that because he just fucking takes the rhinestone cowboy and just turns it into a club hit, cowboy, just going off. It's good. I can't remember. Maybe I'm probably off a little bit. What 20 years ago? Probably in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, definitely the 90s. What's that guy's name? It was
I want to say Rob something. Let's see.
High School High.
Rodney Dangerfield?
No.
Is he a comedian?
John Lovitz.
John, yes.
John Lovitz.
Yeah, someone said it in the chat, actually. Someone said it in the chat.
Lovitz, yeah. Chris did.
96.
Yeah. Guillermo Diaz.
Richard Clark. Idealistic teacher who leaves a prestigious prep school to teach at Marion Barry High, a troubled inner city school in Los Angeles. Film is a spoof of inspirational teacher movies like Dangerous Minds and Stand and Deliver.
I probably saw it on like USA at some point. Like with
no. Right.
You know what's funny?
Sounds vaguely familiar, but not memorable. Yeah,
until just now, I didn't realize it was a spoof movie.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. It was a comedy.
I knew it was a comedy, but it was like a serious comedy. Like I didn't realize. Like now that I'm looking back, yeah, what definitely was.
Well, 96.
I watched it all serious, like a serious movie every time.
I hadn't even graduated high school yet. Like 96. It's been a while.
It's like, y'all remember that comedy that we used to love to laugh at? It was called Kids. Remember that?
Don't worry, it's me, Casper.
That was the funniest part. That was the funniest part. Because guess what? He got a surprise.
What is this? I don't. What are you guys talking about?
You never seen the
That was
movie
so
Kid? No, but I've seen the porno with Bandubias. No, I'm kidding. Never seen the movie Kid?
No.
Oh,
Let me
wow.
look it up. Let me look
Don't
it up.
watch it.
Don't watch it. Is it?
No,
like?
it was actually a propaganda movie during like the AIDS epidemic to stop people from having promiscuous sex. So they really, well, like they really spotlighted the ugly. Like,
And it was
But it
also
wasn't
it was
supposed to be funny.
also it was also about drug use and the it was really making Gen X. It was blowing Gen X kids way out of proportion. Like taking the extreme examples and putting them all into one
well,
story.
it was a propaganda film. Like it was meant to really like show the worst side of what was out
Yeah.
there to try to scare
Yeah.
kids and then not like touching each other without. Like,
When I think about you, I touch myself.
It was another part of the
somebody's
reason
gonna
why.
quit me for saying that. And I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go to hell for that.
Probably another reason why I washed myself with bleach water after my first time having sex.
That's where the helicopter came from.
Listen, fellas, I think I'm gonna get off here because I'm fixing to have to get ready to go to a birthday cookout.
Nice.
You
And
didn't invite me? You
I
didn't
grilled out
invite me?
yesterday.
yeah, I did.
You got lost in the mail, apparently.
It should be in the mailbox. I mailed it the other day.
That's it.
What?
The damn mail.
Damn mailman. USPS.
Might be 30 days before you get that.
Damn it. No, it's my son-in-law's birthday.
Oh, bro, I have a burger on me.
So
don't eat too much of bread. Just eat meat. Lots of meat.
oh yeah. Much love,
And
y'all.
beans.
Later.
Beans.
Beans, yeah.
Lots
Yeah.
Of beans. Lots of
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the
Good
hole.
Good deal.
Let's go. I'll do the stab and get out of here. I got the bus coming in probably 10 minutes.
How do you
Yeah,
get there?
I got pool tonight.
I might grill out again this weekend. I grilled out yesterday.
Fuck that.
I
You
grilled
would
salmon.
link, but we're about to get off.
You ever grill, Mess?
What else did I ask?
I don't do much of anything anymore, dude. Like,
You gotta eat though, right?
but I don't have to do it. I live with my mom and stepdad, and she usually cooks.
That's very nice.
Yeah, like I will cook, but I don't because I don't get asked to. I probably should just do it sometime, but I'm like,
Well, this is
lazy.
different. I'm talking grilling. That's different. That's an experience a lot of people will like to do, even if they're not the ones that do the cooking. You know what I mean?
I like to grill. Yeah, I used to love to grill. I just don't like. I don't like I was saying. I don't do much of anything right now, just because my mental health has been struggling.
Derek.
I'm trying to get back in it to where I do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta find some motivation.
And the medication I was on didn't help today, so I'm coming off that. So
I never successfully grilled anything.
I
You thought
used to
about-
grill a lot. I used to do good steaks. Like I couldn't grill pork or chicken, and I would let my son grill. Every time it would come to grilling pork or chicken, I put my son out there because he liked turning shit. And that's the best way to cook pork and chicken is just to get an even cook on it by turning it. Like you got to be real patient with it. You know what I mean? You got to turn it, let it cook for a little bit, turn it, let it cook, get it cut nice and even, and then cooked all the way through. I always pulled it off, and I was afraid to eat it because it was too raw, in my opinion.
Where did all them pine needles come from?
I did that with the salmon
They put them
yesterday.
down.
Why?
I don't know. It's so stupid, and they put them all over everything. Oh shit and everything. And the entire neighborhood has them now.
I
Like
mean, it'd be
rocket
easier to do nowadays. We got a smoker, so I mean, it's easier to do.
I know those are, but
Yo, why would they put a bunch of pine needles down like so there's like a dirt edge around the hole? Come with me. Walk with me. Talk with me.
Yeah.
Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
So look, we got
That's a great movie quote. Anybody? Anybody?
so stupid.
I
um,
didn't. I was paying attention to
That's
his.
okay.
that was Willy Wonka. You see all that? That's this shit. Why would they put pine needles down everywhere?
Like
Yeah,
Like a mulch?
Yeah, instead of mulch or something like that, they put pine needles all over.
Maybe they got,
Recycling.
yeah, maybe somebody gave them some pine needles. Maybe they had a
But
free
what is
deal.
that? What is that going to do?
Same thing.
Same thing. But it's messier. It's well, not necessarily, really. I mean,
I don't see any difference.
I see stupidity is what I see.
It's
Why?
yeah, it's ugly.
Well, I don't like mulch either. Mulch is kind of personally, I'm not a mulch fan in general. Mulch or anything.
It would have been nicer though. It would have been more presentable than fucking looking like they just swept the fucking pine needles
Yeah,
up. Their
exactly.
stuff. I honestly, I didn't even consider that. I thought all of a sudden, between the time I left for work and the time I got back, these fucking trees here dropped a bunch of pine needles. But I'm looking around and I'm like, we don't got pine trees.
I was going to ask you. I was going to say.
I got two questions for you. I got two questions for you. First off, how much is your homeowners association fees?
300.
Okay, so that's one reason. And two, if you got a problem with it, go to your homeowners association meetings and say something.
Yeah, my dad keeps telling me to go to that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't really have too much of a problem with it. I just noticed it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's like being.
Because I'm looking around for pine trees, and I'm like, where the fuck did they all come from?
You're gonna be up in arms until you have to go to some meeting, and you're like, well, I'm not worried.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck these goddamn needles, man. They're everywhere. Well, you know, you can do something about it. They're all right. I'm kidding. They actually look nice, you know?
You know what you should do? You know what you should do? Just to be a dick. You know what you should do? You should go out there and rake it all up and be like, I'm from the north. This is trash up there.
Go around the community piling it up.
You're like,
wow, how'd these get here?
I was doing everyone a favor, I thought.
Wow, somebody.
That would be fucking hilarious.
They come up, what are you doing? You're like, can you believe somebody dumped all these?
Waking up with pine needles. I hate these fucking trees.
You believe these trees dropped this many pine needles in one day?
They're not even pine trees. You're like, I didn't know these trees had pines or needles or whatever. But man,
they kept their leaves though.
Yeah,
they dropped their needles, but they kept their leaves really well.
Something new every day. All right, I gotta go. See you boys later.
Later.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Oops.
Oh, shit.
How do you do things? How do you do anything?
Yeah, I think I gotta get out of here too. I think I gotta shower.
Yeah. All right. Fine. You play pool tonight, you said?
Yeah.
For the first time in like 5 years.
I haven't picked up a stick in so long.
No, I don't even know how to play.
You'll have fun. That's all.
They'll
That's all
put
that
you back
matters.
down to 4. They'll put me back down to 2, and we won't have 5s and 6s anymore.
All right, man.
Bye.
All right, bro. Fine.
All right, everybody.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every when it's fire